taste of my blade!
With a burning blade banner on his back, tremendous sword, prayer beads, and vaguely samurai style, he doesn't really seem all that orcish. Wait, where is this guy from anyway? The style of Samuro is a departure from the normal depiction of orcs we've seen in Warcraft. Axes and hammers, bit of heavy armor, and war shouting. They're a far cry from the stealthy, sword-wielding Samuro. His profile says he's the last remaining Blademaster to wear the banner of the Burning Blade clan. But is that really true? There are plenty of Burning Blade left in World of Warcraft, and we first met Samuro in Warcraft 3, so what gives? I'll first start with this to get it out of the way. Blizzard sometimes relies on the rule of cool when it comes to lore. Whereas some creators find making a 100% cohesive and organic world fun, Blizzard sometimes sacrifices that for an idea that they can make awesome. Samuro is part of that. He's the brainchild of Samwise, a longtime Blizzard employee, artist, and the creator of the Pandaren. Starting from a sketch of a Dungeons & Dragons character, he developed into the Samuro we know and love today. Despite that, it doesn't mean there isn't a basis for him. Let's start with the Burning Blade clan. I mentioned that it wasn't quite true that Samuro was the last of the Burning Blade Blademasters. It's a bit of a murky subject there. The Burning Blade clan started out as a clan whose main focus was the training of melee combat with swords and axes, some to perfect their technique, but most to attain the coveted title of Blademaster. However, like the rest of the Horde, their goals changed once they drank the blood of Manaroth. Their prowess in combat soon became a storm of fire and blood as they were unleashed upon Azeroth. The Burning Blade clan ceased to be about training and perfection, and more about pillaging and salting the earth. Out of all the clans, it could be said the Burning Blade fell the hardest. They never recovered from this. All that remained around the time of Warcraft 3 of the old ways were the individual Blade Masters who had either avoided or swore off the demonic corruption. They assisted the newly formed Horde under Thrall in his campaign for a new home. Samuro was part of this group. Joining with Rexar, Rokan, and Shen Stormstout, they assisted him in taking vengeance on a wildkin named Bloodbeak. All four of them then went on to take down the Kultiris base that was set to destroy Orgrimmar before it was even constructed, Samuro playing an essential part in placing the demolition charges. Once their mission was complete, Samuro went on his way. He was not seen in Warcraft again. And no, the lead singer of Elite Tauren Chieftain is not the same guy. To quote specifically from Heroes of the Storm bio, he is the last remaining Blademaster to wear the banner of the Burning Blade clan. So he's not the last Blademaster overall, or the last of the Burning Blade clan, but the last to be both at the same time. He's on a quest to redeem the name of his clan, as there are none left who wear the banner who aren't crazy. To name a few evil Burning Blade groups found in World of Warcraft: the Orcs in the Old Ragefire Chasm in Enduratar, over in Dreadmist Peak in the Barrens, and in Thunderaxe Fortress in Desolus. And they don't just recruit orcs. Demonic organizations are equal opportunity employers and employ all sorts of races who want to serve their demonic masters. Now, it's important to briefly note the alternate version of the Burning Blade clan in Warlords of Draenor, which shows off more of their usual style. They keep their mostly honorable style, given the Iron Horde didn't fall to the demons yet, but still retain their signature banners and preference for swords. This version of the clan differs from Samuro's depiction as they lack a lot of the eastern elements of design, such as the prayer beads. They still wear skirts and sometimes go shirtless, but most of the time just wear heavy armor like the rest of the orcs. Now, Samuro's abilities in Heroes of the Storm mirror his abilities in Warcraft 3. In most ways, there are some changes here. His trait is Advancing Strikes, which allow him to chase down people. Then we have Mirror Image, Critical Strike, Windwalk, and his heroic abilities Blade Storm and Illusion Master. All these harken back to the abilities that the Blademaster hero in Warcraft 3 used, and are mostly ported over pretty much one for one. So there you have it. Though the eastern elements of Samuro's design really fall into more of the rule of cool rather than having a solid basis, the Orcish Blademasters have a long and blood-filled history with the Horde. It makes perfect sense then that Samuro would seek to redeem this reputation to regain his clan's honor. His skill with a blade is unmatched, and he will be a fantastic ally on the battlefield. See you in the Nexus, folks. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like, share, and subscribe buttons, and take care, everybody.